Hey guys, since I tried to DIY fix everything in my house and cars, this 30-year-old toolbox isn't big enough to organize all my tools, and I end up wasting a lot of time looking for tools and parts. So I've been wanting to buy this Craftsman S2000 for some time now, but the price kept on going up during the pandemic, and it was now at 1,300 bucks when including tax and delivery fee. But let me explain to you how I got $570 discount. First, it was already on sale, so I got $200 discount. Second, they took off 100 bucks for opening a new Lowe's credit card and another 50 bucks off for using it the first time. Next, I asked to waive the 75 delivery fee since I'm only 2 miles from the store. Next, I negotiated for a $100 discount since this was the only red color unit in stock and they couldn't find the lock and keys. When you add all the discounts, another 45 bucks was saved in tax. Therefore, in the end, the total savings was 570 bucks, which meant I only paid 730 for this awesome combo set. If you're going to buy this, it comes in two pieces, so you should be able to move it with a pickup truck, large SUV, or a minivan, or ask the lead cashier or manager to waive the delivery fee like I did. Haha. Also, this is a big unit, so ensure that you have plenty of space in the garage to fit this. It's about 63 inches tall, 54 inches wide, and 18 inches deep. But if you flip up the top cover, it's going to be 79 inches tall. Also, when you open the drawer fully, it's gonna stick out about 35 inches from the wall, and you probably want to add another inch or so for the extension power cord to dangle in the back. S2000 is built with 18 to 20 gauge steel with I-frame construction for increased durability and has max weight capacity of 1,500 pounds. And you can see the difference in caster size between this old one and the big S2000. The top chest has 8 drawers and a storage compartment, and the bottom cabinet has 10 drawers for a total of 32,546 cubic inches of storage, which is a pretty big storage for an average homeowner. The top compartment has pegboard backing, which is useful for organizing your tools. And in the center top, there's also 6 outlet extension with 2 USB ports. Also, these side handles on the top chest can recess inward. Each drawer can hold up to 100 pounds, and it includes custom fit drawer linings. All drawers have ball bearings and have soft closing feature. Also, it requires a little bit of force to open the drawer, which means the drawers aren't likely to open by themselves when it's sitting on a slightly sloped floor or when you're moving it around and tilting the unit slightly. S2000 also comes in black, but I really like the bright red and it matches the old tool chest that I have. Apparently, the red seems to be more popular as stores have less stock of red colors. By the way, this is almost 23 inches wide and almost 17 inches in depth. Actually, and it's about a little over 3 inches in height. And these are, top drawers are almost 15 inches in depth and about 23 inches wide and about 2 3/4 in depth. The top one has a little bit shorter depth. Okay, the top two. The bottom two has a deeper depth. And as you can see, these two are same depth, but you get deeper depth in the other ones. I haven't quite finished organizing all the tools yet, but already I can tell I'm gonna need much more space for all my tools. So instead of getting rid of this old Craftsman and this sturdy metal filing cabinet, I'm going to actually refinish them with fresh matching red color paint to really expand my tool storage. I think it was a really good decision to keep these old cabinets as they turned out really nice, especially with the matching glossy red paint. This filing cabinet is metal and it's very heavy and it's heavy duty and it's great for storing like power tools in there.
and it holds up well. Door opens and slides. So I got all the power tools all in there. And to get a storage compartment like that, Craftsman, that's gonna provide that much storage capacity. I think it's gonna cost me more than 500 bucks.
But this wasn't as simple as they looked, as I had to power wash them thoroughly first, and then scrape off and sand down all the rust spots, and then finally wipe off all the surface with rubbing alcohol a couple of times to ensure that paint has clean surface to stick to. And it took about 6 cans of paint just to paint the outside, perhaps because the light breeze wasted a lot of the paint. Because my garage was already full, and S2000 is relatively pretty big, I ended up rearranging my garage completely, and it took a week long to tackle the following. First, I needed a third light so that can light up the tool chest area, and while at it, I discovered that my 22-foot long beam had long cracks. And since my garage door opener is attached to it, I had to double up with 2 by 10 by 12-foot board to strengthen it so that it doesn't crash and bring down my garage door. I initially wanted to buy the full 22-foot beam, but Lowe's didn't have it, and also I didn't have a way to haul such long beam home, so I settled for a 12-foot beam for now. To increase the storage space, I threw away the old plastic shelf and installed a new heavy-duty 2 feet by 4 feet shelf. I also built a 2 feet by 8 feet long bench so that I can have two levels of storage.
Also, if you notice, if I go in here, I got a big space, kind of like an attic space up there. Before, that was all blocked off by uh, 2 by 8 plywood. I had 3 on this side, I had 3 on this side, and when I pull in with the car, the engine is hot, and all that hot heat was being trapped inside the garage, making the garage hotter. And if you look up there, you can see the roof vent fan that just runs on the wind. Um, that sucks out the hot air in the garage, and I was actually blocking that off, so I feel the garage is actually much cooler now. I still have some 2 by 8 plywood up there. It's mostly empty up there now, but that gives me extra storage.
I still have a little bit more work to do, but the garage is now about 90-95% organized thanks to the excitement of accommodating S2000. I was now motivated to finish all the major work that I was putting off for years.